everybody. Welcome back to the Pache Bene channel. I am so happy to have today's guest here, Mr. Henry Cervantes. Henry is the program manager of the Peace Exchange in Chicago. He works with restorative justice in prisons, and he trains activists all over the world. An artist and educator, he is a big inspiration to me and many others at Pache Bene. Henry, thank you so much for being here today.
No problem, Rosie. Thanks for having me.
Thanks. So, Henry, I was reading a lot about your work with the Peace Exchange, and I love it that you are helping young people become peacemakers in their own communities. So, I was really interested in the fact that they go through these 3 phases of training, travel, and teaching. That was really cool for me to read about. And could you tell us a little bit more about your work with the Peace Exchange and what you do?
Sure. So the Peace Exchange is a program of Holy Family Ministries. We are located in the west side of Chicago in the North Lawndale area. And the program has been around for 9 years. And since the get-go, since the beginning, we believe in the power of peace education and we believe in the power of young people. And so we decided to create this opportunity for young people in Chicago to be able to receive training in peacemaking, peace building, and nonviolence, to also have the chance to travel internationally, to afford young people the opportunity to travel, an opportunity they wouldn't otherwise get, right? So this is why we do this work. So, since the beginning, our program has really is a way to create an opportunity for young people to build peace, to build nonviolence in Chicago, but also learn from other people throughout the world. We have a lot to learn from people throughout, our planet, and particularly when it comes to advancing social justice and peaceful societies. The most important thing of what we do in the Peace Exchange is once the young people receive all this training, once they receive these travel opportunities, we challenge them to come back to their neighborhoods and share their stories with young people. We believe in the philosophy that each one can teach one, and young people have a great ability to reach their peers, and so through the power of their story, through the power of their testimony. And so this is what we do in Chicago with the Peace Exchange. It's been a great success.
Yeah, thank you so much, Henry, and thank you for sharing. Another part of your work that I thought was amazing is your work with restorative justice in the jails and prisons. Could you share a little bit with me and the audience about that work?
Sure. So for the past 3 years, I volunteered at the Cook County Jail in Chicago, and through a program through the Sheriff's Department, I lead classes on nonviolent conflict resolution. And so I really have learned a lot from young men, particularly young men between the ages of 18 to 22. The Cook County Jail has a program called SAVE, which is the Sheriff's Anti-Violence Effort. So I've been volunteering there, basically just teaching knowledge, skills on nonviolent discipline. How can we resolve our issues without having to harm somebody else? And I've learned a lot from our work there at the Cook County. A lot of the young men have been, they're awaiting, they're fighting their cases. But this is an opportunity for them to learn. I think the jails are unique places for us to continue to study and practice nonviolence. And so I've learned a lot from the young men, and the best discussions I've had about peace building and what does it mean to be nonviolent in a violent world has been behind the wall, has been in the jails.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you, Henry. My last question is, I'm very interested in this, is What does nonviolence mean to you?
It's funny. I think about this word often, and the word itself tells you what it is not. Right? It tells you that it's not violence. So what is it? Nonviolence for me is it means power. It means the it means engaging in a way that can solve an issue without having to harm anybody. The beauty of nonviolence, and I discovered nonviolence later in my life, right? I discovered nonviolence when I was in my 20s. Um, and so it's a power that transforms you as you transform the world, or your communities. So it's really a unique approach to conflict. It's a unique approach to engaging in social justice work. Um, I got bit by the bug of nonviolence in my early 20s, after reading some of the work of Dr. King Jr. And then reading the works of Thich Nhat Hanh, and really understanding that nonviolence means power, that we do have power, that it is better to love and care about the world, than it is to hate and to destroy things on our planet. So nonviolence is power, and we have to share that power with people. And this is why I do the work in the elementary schools and in the prisons and in the jails, because nonviolence is a power that is meant to be shared with people. People resort to violence because that's what they want. They want power. Well, in our world, we can also get power through nonviolence, and there's a source of power there that we can share with people. If you care about the world, if you care about change, if you care about justice, nonviolence is a type of power that cannot be ignored. And so we need to continue to share that. It's extremely important. Does that make sense, Rosie?
Yes, it does. It was a beautiful answer. Thank you so much for being here today and for sharing. We're so grateful for you.
No problem. Peace and all good, right?
Peace, all good. That's us, Pace Bene. Thank you.
No problem.